YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy GoMail. I'm back with another video. This is a pretty familiar topic considering I've made a video about this artist before. We're going to be talking about why Osamason is still not good. Coming off of his newly released project, Flex Music. Now, it seems like this project has kind of gained more traction organically, more than the first project he released earlier this year, Osamason, in which it seems like he played his cards right with the promo and with the right media pages. I'm seeing a lot of people like this tape, and that's good for underground fans. It seems like supporters are finally getting another artist that's kind of getting like the spotlight, or the next spotlight, I should say. But in my opinion, I don't think Osamason has made any improvement between Osamason and Flex Music. Let's break it down as to why I think so. Now, when Osamason first came around, people noticed that the cover of the album was an inspiration from a photo shoot that Playboy Carti took in 2017, in which I guess you could say he was paying homage. I really like this cover personally, but as you listen to Osamason, I guess you could say he kind of takes the Carti inspiration a little too far, or opium inspiration, in which I said in my last video about Osamason, he kind of seems like a low energy Ken Carson on cheaper beats to me. And no, it's not because of just the song Cutter where he comes in with, he gives off Ken energy on this whole tape, not just that one song. Nonetheless, I still enjoyed some songs here and there. I rated this project a 5. And again, that may seem like a low score to people, but I think there's room for improvement. I'm not completely canning him as an artist, but I'm just saying like, hey, you need to kind of separate yourself. And there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration, obviously, but if you're going to take it to the levels that Osamason was taking it to during his rollout, then we have some problems. For his rollout with A Great Chaos, Ken Carson made a private page called A Great Chaos, and he would post like these very disturbing photos. I wasn't really messing with it, but he would post these disturbing images, and he kept the page private all up until he was about to release the album, all while Ken was posting his usual VHS, old camera type of photos, just pretty much the whole opium aesthetic. And Osamason kind of took this idea, but instead he would put his pics on a layout of a P website. And there were some funny replies to this when it came out, but Osamason really needs to get it together. I mean, hey, he's probably trolling at this point, considering how obvious this looks, but I don't know. There was a supposed rumor going around that Ken Carson blackballed Osamason by telling producers not to send him certain beats. There was a random underground rapper by the name of Wildcard Uno who told people in this specific group chat that that was going on. We still have no clarification of that, but Ken automatically denied these rumors. What do you guys think? Do you think Ken Carson is trying to get Osamason out of there, or is that just a bad rumor going on? But yeah, on Flex Music, Osamason is seen taking more inspiration, this time from Future. On the album cover, he's pretty much in the same hoodie that Future is wearing, doing the same pose with money, and at this point I've had enough laughs about it, so it's just like, hey, whatever, do you, man. It's inspiration at the end of the day. This time we are given 17 songs, which is 5 more than what we got on Osamason. As we begin the album, the first 2 songs are kind of boring, his flows are kind of nonsensical, and they just really don't move me. Moving into the third track, All Star, this might be the best Osamason song that I've heard yet. The beat kind of has this like glowy feel, which feels like a victory song, and it kind of has this little glitch flow going on. Overall, a good feel good song. For the Flex isn't a bad song, but as I'm hearing it more, it just kind of gets more annoying to me. Worst Part had potential to be a good song, but this flow just does not fit on this type of beat. Trenches might be a contender for worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Things begin to pick back up with the song Nothing. I really like this beat, and I like the kind of flow and direction he was going with the hook. 3 Times is a skip for me, but I think Boss Up is a really good track. I think it's probably the second best song on this thing. Moving on to the song Kills, I think this is probably the biggest waste of a beat I've ever heard. And the nerve of him to put a beat switch on this thing like he was doing the beat any justice in the first part. No, we're not letting him get away with that, no. And then Osamason kind of falls back into the Osamason that I know, the one that kind of leaves me bored and tired. We finally get to track 15, Congrats, which is another good cut, I can't lie. It was kind of a good switch considering most of the other cuts on this thing are really loud and really distorted for whatever reason. And then on the outro, he kind of goes on this random alternative beat, in which he's able to keep a decent flow and stay on beat, so I don't really mind it. So in comparison to Osamason, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I think I clicked with Osamason a little bit more. Like I said in my first Osamason vid, Osamason at least has some good catchy hooks here and there, and there's a few that grab attention on Flex Music, but nothing that really makes me go back. I'm giving this album a 4 out of 10. What do you guys think about this tape? Did you listen to the project or not? What are your thoughts on Osamason as an artist? Do you think he's the one? Do you think he's the next big one that's going to blow out of the underground? Or do you think he's just another star that's going to fade away? But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure y'all following all my socials. Follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok. I still got more videos for y'all at the end of the month. But yeah, it's your boy Go Mill. We out.
I had to come for all my problems. And if I said it, I meant it, you know that forever I got you. Speeding down that highway, run up, go. And I fire that shit up and I pass it up, cause you know that my shot time. I'm enjoying the cycle, cause this shit on me. I put some VVS all on my teeth, cause I feel like I'm wheezing.